It was a really cool, it got a lot of people excited. You know, this is one of the bigger events, maybe the biggest event we've had for a while anyway, and something that everyone can get excited about. Lots of people flocked to the path of totality and as close as they could get, and I just felt there was a lot of excitement about it, which was great. I wish the weather was a little bit better here, though.
Yeah.
We had some clouds in the way, but even with that, even with that, it got dark, it got cool. It was, you know, when you see things in space, you don't hear anything, and you're in either your spacesuit, you can feel the warmth of the sun coming or the cool of the darkness as you're going around the planet, and you can see the Terminator between night and day and so on. These reminders of what we're about, what our planet is about, and where we're all space voyagers. You know, here I was able to feel the coolness, right? And it got really dark. But it was a lot of added sound from all the cheers of the students here at the College of Charleston, so that was kind of fun too. So
like
it was nice to be able to, it was good to be able to share with all these. I guess the semester hasn't started here yet, because they should be studying pretty soon.
Yeah.
But they're easing into that, so this is a nice way to welcome them back to school as well.
Mike, it's always good to see you, sir. Thanks for joining the team here.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for letting me on. I appreciate it.
Oh, always.
All right, it's great seeing you.
We're having a good time. So,
right,
hey, so we're going to throw it back to Karen. Karen, you got some more folks on the yard there.
Yes, I do. I've got John Hakala, who is a professor of physics and astronomy at the College of Charleston. Hello, John.
Hi, nice to see you.
Tell me, is this your first eclipse?
This is my third totality. I saw one in 1972 in the Gaspé Peninsula in Canada and one off the coast of Africa in 1973.
Have you ever done any science during an eclipse, or you're mostly an eclipse watcher?
I'm mostly an eclipse watcher. I was relatively young, but those two eclipses were what got me into astronomy.
Fantastic. Tell me a little bit about what you did to prepare today for this eclipse with the students.
Well, we had tremendous support from the faculty and staff at the College of Charleston, who put together an event around the eclipse and tied it in with our convocation. So this morning we had a convocation event where we introduced the students, and they're kicking off their 4 years in college with the eclipse. It's probably one of the best ways to, I mean, if there's ever a sign of things to come, this is probably it.
And I saw you out there with some telescopes today. Were people looking through them?
We tried to set those up. I'm not sure how successful they were because of the cloud cover, but we were able to use some indirect pinhole methods, and I walked around one of these devices to students around the yard here, and they seem to enjoy it quite a bit. It's nice when you hear them say, "Cool, can I take a picture?" You know, it's
So life has changed. Can we do a tweet of you and your telescope? Tell me a little more about that with your students. Or were there any of your older students who you knew were out here today, who you knew were excited, and what was their experience like?
So most of our advanced students were working with faculty members from the department, and they went to different sites and locations around the city and the county. So they were covering city parks, state parks, pretty much anywhere that they could get a location. I think we had 16 different sites. So we took the distributed approach. And in fact, I'm here almost by default because everyone else had chosen a place to go. And when the college decided to make a big deal about it, I thought, okay, well, I guess I can suffer and be a good sport. And just to show you what being a good sport means, I had to wear this hat.
You look fantastic. No, it's great. So tell me, what was the craziest question you got that somebody asked you about the eclipse?
So I wouldn't say that it's the craziest thing that I got asked, but I know that a few of the staff folks were telling me that because this coincided with the move-in day, apparently we had some parents who were frustrated with the fact that they were trying to move their kids in, but they had no hotels to stay in because everything was packed. And so they asked some of the staff if they could move the time of the eclipse.
Well, it happened whether or not we wanted it, but I have to agree it's been hard finding a place to stay. I'm sure that Charleston and the college will be happy as things calm down, you get into your year. Tell me just a little bit more. Do you have plans for taking this eclipse into the classroom? I'm curious about whether you think this will kindle excitement for people, maybe get a few new science students.
Absolutely. I mean, I think this is, there are very few opportunities that we have where science comes to the public like this event, and I think NASA's done a tremendous job of advertising this across the country. But as far as it goes here, I mean, we have the Yeah. This is everyone's each is made for all.
Your question. Actually, work, don't you, on a regular basis? Your research.
I study cosmic gamma ray bursts, and I've worked with data from